Is this an emotional day at all for you? Have you thought at all about it?
You know, I've tried not to. It will probably hit me later on tonight, but I talked to the guys about making sure we stay in the presence, have so much respect for Columbia. They're an unbelievable team, and they certainly could have been a team that would have been in the Sweet 16. I think they're a really strong team from top to bottom, so I'm proud of the guys. They played really well.
The approach that your guys come out with, it's just like, it's a matter of taking care of business. How have they just kind of honed that?
They really work all year on just the culture of discipline. That's something we talk about on a daily basis, and we try to hold each other accountable, both as staff and players, and they just do an unbelievable job of creating the culture by, you know, every single day with their words, their actions, their behaviors, everything. It's just been an unbelievable group to work with, and we're excited to get to Athens. It's never easy to get there.
Yeah, it's, you know, it's obviously, at least from the outside, an expectation now for this program. How do these guys handle that?
Well, it's really hard to do, and you know, this is something that I'm really proud of, the way they came out and played today, because again, I think Columbia is a really strong team to come into a regional when we're the, you know, #2 overall seed. So we had our hands full with them, and they're you know, they're a great team, and I'm so proud of the way the guys focused and played, and it's not easy. It's really hard to do, and I'm really proud of them to advance.
And then I guess my last thing is just the depth, because it's 4, 5, and 6 taking care of business today.
Yeah, we have a tremendous amount of depth, and that's something that our program has had for years, and that's a tribute to the guys that come here, and they just want to be part of something bigger than themselves, and they're very unselfish, and they work really hard to play as a team. And in tennis, when you grow up in an individual sport, what they've been able to do is next to, you know, it's remarkable. So I'm really proud of them.
Brian, I don't know how often you've played in Athens or what you know about the court, but when you get to this point, obviously, what is different about playing in the Sweet 16 and specifically playing in Athens?
Well, it's likely to be a bit warmer in Athens. The courts certainly are slower than what we have here at Schneider, so I think the elements are actually good for us. To be honest, this team has worked so hard to be physically fit all year. It's a really strong team in terms of where they're at physically and as well mentally, because those things go together in terms of dealing with the heat and the adversity of the Sweet 16. So it's going to be totally different conditions, but I think it's good for our team. I think it helps us.
Thanks to that guy, you know, he knows what he's doing, and just he gets us ready. He gets us ready for these matches. He gets us excited. You know, he says it simply. It's the time of year where, you know, you get to play for something special, and how can you not, you know, be excited for that? So, you know, all the guys are ready to go for these matches, and you know, excited to try to do some pretty neat stuff.
The fact that this is it for him here at Schneider, did you guys think about that at all going into this?
You know, not really, no. I didn't. Maybe he did. I don't know. But you know, I'm sure the seniors thought about it. I'm sure it crossed their mind, and I bet it just made it more of a special experience. So.
You guys have been here before, obviously. You guys expect to make it to this part of the NCAA tournament every year. How does the past kind of prepare you for this, and especially looking forward to Athens? What do you expect with the conditions there?
We know every match is tough. Even yesterday, you know, it's just you have to be ready. You have to show up. You have to be ready to battle. And you know, I feel like we do a good job of that. And going into Athens, you know, the conditions are never going to be that easy. It's never going to be that great. And we know that, and we're ready to kind of face that adversity in a way, and we're excited to do it. And that mindset, I feel like, helps us.
Brian said that he feels like those conditions are something that actually help you. What can you kind of speak to on that? What about the heat and the speed of the sport?
Me personally, I love it. You know, the hotter the better. You know, the worse the conditions, the more we have to suffer. I tend to actually enjoy it a little bit more. You know, I think for the team too, I think all the guys are plenty in shape, plenty ready to go, and feel like we have an advantage, and they gain a lot of confidence from it.
I get to walk out, I wear the V-Saber. Other teams know what that means. You know, they know that they're in for a war, and that we're coming for them every step of the way. And they know our pedigree, they know what we've done in the last 4 years, and I kind of embrace it. I think everyone on our team embraces it. We know who we are. It's pretty amazing what he's been able to accomplish during his career here. And, you know, just he talks about not wanting this season to be about him and about him leaving, but I think all of us kind of agree that we want to send him off on a good note.
Your thoughts on moving on?
On moving on, I mean, just ready for the next round. Looking forward to Athens. It's a beautiful location, and just excited for the opportunity.